people are doing it just checking it out, and some people are eliminating things. I think I saw someone said that they're really they've gone 3 days without pretzels and they really love pretzels. So like, that's big, awesome, whatever, small changes, right? Perfection, it's progress, not perfection. That's kind of what, and that's like what I learned about when I was, if you saw me post all these decluttering things, that's kind of what I was doing, is progress, not perfection, right? Because every day I would make a little bit of progress. It's not perfect. I mean, I'm a twin mom. My house is never going to be perfect, but but we're going to talk about mindset tonight, and like really like what is it and why is it important, and kind of like, is it just kind of like this hunky-dory kind of thing? And to me, definitely not. When the doctor, and I'm going to tell my story next week, kind of more my gut story, but my doctor, my functional doctor, when she said to do this book, and you've heard me say, when I looked at her, I said, no, I don't read books or do diets. Like, I read kids' books and I eat crap. So she was like, just do the recipes in the book. So I was like, all right, whatever. I got the book on Amazon. And then I looked at the recipes and I thought, I'm Italian and I can't have gluten or dairy. Like, how am I going to survive? I don't understand. I grew up being a swimmer where I was going to pasta dinners and bagel breakfasts every couple days. Like, carbs and gluten was just something I've grown up with. And so it's like, how am I going to do this? Like, I know this is something that I probably need, and more for my mind. It wasn't about losing weight. I took a before picture because, like I said, the book, it has weight loss on there. So I was like, all right, whatever. But I really wanted to gain my energy, right? And kind of eliminate some pain, but really just get my mind out of that funk that I was in. So I, what was good at this time was, even though I realized like, how am I going to give up all these things? I was like, well, I realized how bad it was at the time when I was eating all these like crappy things. And like I would make my family a meal, but then I would sit there and have like a Hot Pocket and a freaking Swiss roll, ho-ho, wherever you're from. If you're from the East Coast, they're real weird names out there. Ho-ho and whatever. But it was just to a point where I had this food available. I was just choosing not to eat it, right? So I started listening to, Mel Robbins, and that was the first one. So Mel Robbins, Art Williams, Brandon Burchard, Denzel Washington, Danielle Laporte, Tony Robbins. That's a good one. Those are just some of my favorite videos. I actually have like a list. So like every Monday I'll listen to the same, the same video, and then I'll let it go I'll start with the same video every Monday when I wake up. And that's what I do. Like, I wake up earlier than everyone else because I need that time. Like, I need that time at night. I'm just way too tired. So I wake up, and the first thing I do is I don't like even go on Facebook. Even if I'm tempting, I don't look at my messages. I just, I get my glass of water, I go downstairs and I get my oils I need, and I listen to a video or something, and I fold laundry because it's never freaking ending in my house. So that's what I do, is I listen. Usually the first video I kind of like just sit there by myself and I don't do anything, but then I'm able to do things because remember I said when you're listening to these videos, you can give yourself that excuse of like, well, I don't have time to watch or listen to these things, but your subconscious is super, super powerful, remember? So we can listen to these things when we're doing the laundry or taking the dog for a walk or taking the kids for a walk. I take my kids for walks, right? Or when we're cooking. So things like that. And then right after I do that, I do something called a good day protocol, which I will actually post that. Let me circle that because I will post the directions for that if people are needing that. So now if you're using your oils, or if you may not have all these If you have certain ones, that's okay. But the affirmations, I'll also pair them with the affirmations. If you don't have oils, and you're using affirmations, they're powerful. I think actually saying affirmations out loud, are more powerful than saying them in your head, because you're not just thinking them, you're thinking them and you're hearing them, right? Listening to them. So just different, like there's multiple senses kind of getting at them. But I start, and basically what the Good Day protocol is I'm using essential oils topically in different places in my body, and I'm using that aromatherapy to say, right, I'm saying that affirmation and it's going to help me. So Valor, I start with Valor oil, and that kind of sets my intentions, which I put it on my wrists. And then I use Joy oil, I put that over my heart, and that helps me with just kind of being thankful for the things that I am in my life. So I talk about an affirmation and I think about those things when I say that affirmation. And then I have Harmony. I think about things that kind of bring me peace throughout the day, and things that I'm grateful for. And then I use White Angelica, and I kind of use this, and I kind of like brush this over my hair and my head, and I just say that I feel safe and protected, because I personally deal with like a lot of anxiety, and I'm always just constantly like, everybody's against me, everybody hates me all the time, everybody is, like, I am just constantly thinking that I'm not trying to think negative, but I'm thinking that, oh my gosh, are they thinking negative? But like, I've been just so self-conscious my whole life about what people think about me. If you knew me in college, yeah, I did not care about what people thought about me back then, right? It's okay. So, but I mean, then like being a mom, my anxiety came back. So this definitely helps me. Now, I definitely have, good days. Like today I didn't do this, or yesterday I didn't do this, and I had kind of a bad day, but this isn't going to make you have a good day or a bad day. Okay, so if you do this, it's not like, but you are going to set that intention. This will definitely help you. This definitely helps me get the day started. But you are the one who's going to make those decisions, right? So we have to think about that. So I would like to know in the chat if you guys have a favorite affirmation that you say, or maybe some people maybe have certain verses that they like to say. Do you have a favorite affirmation that you may say? And even if you don't say it out loud, even if you just think about it, just let me know. I want to know what you guys are telling yourselves to better yourselves, right? So let me know in the chat if you have a favorite affirmation that you like to say. I like to tell myself that I am happy and I am healthy. Like I am happy and I am healthy, right? Because those are things that I strive for myself, and that is my goal, and I'm happy I am healthy. So I love it. I am worth it. I say I have what it takes to succeed. Beautiful. I love it. Yeah, I love, and say these things out loud and really know these things about yourself, because Stephanie, like, yes, you are totally worth it. Jess, you have what it takes to succeed, for sure. Tom, I tell myself I can accomplish anything you put time into. Yes, dude, hello. Third grade play and look at you now, right? Like, so I mean, amazing. I love it. So a couple other things that I might do is, I've talked about self-care. I had that class Monday on self-care, but trying to like read, right? Because I said, like, I don't read books, but trying to just like read 10 minutes a night, not on my phone, right? I have books or whatever, just trying to read maybe 10 minutes late. I'm always trying to remember to take my supplements. I take like taking my Ningxia in the morning and taking my supplements at night. And just, I have a gratitude journal that trying to write things in my gratitude journal. I think that it really, when I get into the routine of writing gratitude and things like that, it helps me more. But when I run out of that kind of routine, it's kind of just like, I kind of forget about things that I'm grateful for. So writing gratitude. But yeah, I don't know, maybe what's something that you guys are grateful for just even today? Seriously, just today. Today, I'm seriously grateful for my Vitality oils. I am drinking water so much more because I'm putting them in. They taste a lot better. I have jade lemon, grapefruit oil. And I'm also really grateful for Play-Doh, you guys. It keeps my kids busy for a while so I can get some things done. So seriously, let me know in the comments what you're grateful for. Maybe it's just something simple things like that. Maybe it's something a little more deep, right? So let me know what you guys are grateful for. One other thing that has really, really helped me change my mindset, you guys, and someone's going to win this tonight. So I do give a prize away to someone who comes to class. I have MindWise. So MindWise is a brain supporting supplement. And I actually like to put it in my smoothie, and it just kind of is a game changer. I feel like when I do take this, when I drink this, I am just kind of a little more focused in the mornings or maybe in the afternoons when I take this. So I'm going to give away this. And also I have this cool book. It's called DIY Wellness, and it's how to beat the blues through lifestyle choices, 100% therapeutic grade oil. So it talks about oils, but it also talks about the power of sleep, why sleep is important, why movement's important, what like kind of talks about you are what you eat, why water is really important, removing toxins, parasite things, stress. So this is just a really cool book to kind of support that healthy lifestyle that we're going towards, right? So that is something that is supporting me. Steph, I love MindWise. Yes, girl. All right. I'm going to show you guys a little video. Let me see. I thought, let's go into the comments. All right. So I want to show you guys this little video. I saw this video from like the Mayo Clinic because I do talk a lot about like mindset and things like that, and they've changed, mindsets change a lot of things, but this video is just a quick minute video that talks about changing your mind and kind of changing your thoughts and how that can be related to eating healthier. So make sure everyone can hear me. So I just saw that and I thought that was kind of cool because it was, and I really liked the ending when it talked about, it wasn't really about our weight, right? I think we heard in the call last week, someone mentioned like, I don't really need to lose weight. But this is just really helping your mind. I mean, I have just kind of, I'm not perfect, right? I'm still dealing with anxiety and kind of stress. And I mean, like yelling at my kids and doing this and that and things with my family and I'm not perfect in my business and my job, but where I was a year ago and even where I was like 7 to 8 months ago to where I am now is way better, like a significant difference, right? And I don't even think that's how I look. If you guys go back and look at my before and after pictures that I've shared, from before I did the cleanse to after I did it 2 times, I don't want you to look at my body, look at my face. Seriously, look at my face. Cause like, I'm like kind of smiling in the first picture and I'm like, yeah, great. Like, this is great. Take a picture. I feel like crap. Like, and then like, look at my face in the next one. Okay. So, and I like people have commented, they're like, I think it's your face that is like the biggest change. Cause I feel so much better about myself. So, and it's not about weight, and I haven't you know, like I'm tracking my weight and things like that, but I've realized that it is definitely not the number has nothing to do with it. It is all how you feel about yourself. If somebody else feels a certain way about you, who gives a shit? Okay. So it depends on what you feel about yourself. You're the only one that can control that, right? So I want to also, let's see, mention, let's see, before I kind of go into like questions and open up for questions about the cleanse or anything, because we are on day 3, and I want to tell you guys, today was the hardest day, I feel. Day 3 of like anything is the hardest day, and I'm just like, I never realized that until we came home with the twins and they told us, they were like, the 3rd day is going to be hard, or the hardest. And we were like, what? And then like day 3, we were like, we're going to kill each other. Like it was, I mean, the 3rd day of something is super hard. The 3rd day of every one of my cleanses, I remember, has always been like the hardest. So I don't know what it is, but we're right. I said, we're going to be a little tired this week, a little cranky. That's all right. We'll get over this, because these 28 days can, who knows, add 28 years to our life. Who knows, right? Make us happier for 28 years. But removing, remember, this isn't about kind of removing all these like unhealthy foods just to kind of get them out and put them back in after 28 days, right? It's about removing food toxins. So it's going, like I said, the first time I did this, I lost 22 pounds. And then I still lost about like 5 or 6 pounds in between when I did it another time, because I had like, I stopped drinking like cow's milk. I just drank the coconut milk. That was like a permanent switch that I made. So there are certain permanent switches that you're going to be able to make. And then the second time I actually made better switches. I made more switches with the bread and the gluten and things like that. So removing toxins isn't just food. It starts with your house. So I want to be able to talk about questions and stuff, but I will be posting about a detox your home class on Monday. We're going to be talking about what toxins actually do, right? We remove food toxins in this group. That's what we talk about Monday. I'm going to go through the endocrine system, and we're actually going to talk about what toxins, maybe in our cleaning products or in our body care products, what they're actually doing to our bodies. And I'll tell you, they affect things like our sleep, our eating habits, our libido, our mind, our mood, hormones, all the above. So if you're brave enough to come to that class, it is going to be Monday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. All right. So I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to let you guys let me know. I want to know any questions. All right. Well, I'm not going to shut up. I lied. I'm going to answer some questions that I have heard this week. And one was about smoothies, because we're putting spinach in smoothies. And I said a good way to prep is to freeze it before. How do we get it kind of not as gritty, right? because I don't really want to drink a smoothie and have spinach stuck in my teeth and stuff. I actually think I posted a picture of myself on Facebook today and I had something in my teeth and I took that down immediately. So I was like, let's not do that. But I strain actually my smoothies. So I'll take them through like a thin strainer and I'll strain them through that. And that is kind of how I get through that. So it way better. Also, some people have found a hard time finding ghee, Ghee. It is clarified butter. There are recipes. So I believe I found a couple. I'm going to look through them and post one of maybe some good recipes. But that's kind of what we're using instead of butter and certain oils and things. So, all right, guys. Any questions? Any questions? How are you feeling? Sorry I posted that video with the coffee because I know we can't have coffee for these 28 days and it's hard for some. But let me know in the chat if you have questions or how are you guys feeling about this? I miss my regular food. It's hard. Remember, days 3 is hard. And if we've been doing this for so long, like that was my thing is I've been doing this for so long, it was really hard the first days. But just try and figure out different ways because like I said, if you haven't made the chocolate almond balls yet, they are so good. They're really good. I literally just make so much because I'm a big chocolate person. I would always like go and eat chocolate. So if you haven't done that, try those. And then also I feel like more of kind of those comfort type foods are the burgers, like the bison burgers and the turkey burgers. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, we follow recipes in this book right here. But the bison burgers and the turkey burgers, the roasted cauliflower is pretty filling and kind of, I don't know, it feels like a little wrong when you're eating it after like these cleaning, I feel. And the sweet potato wedges, they're really good. I think Davina had just made those. So is plant-based butter instead of ghee okay? So as long as it's like not having like added sugars or things like that. But the first time I did this, I couldn't find ghee. So I got that. I think it's called Smart Butter, plant-based butter. So yes. And fruit and coconut whipped cream is amazing as well. Okay, so the first time I did this, I accidentally used coconut milk and not the can of like coconut cream. So make sure you're not doing that when you're making the whipped cream because I didn't make whipped cream. I just made like a sauce. But you know, it's all because I didn't follow directions properly, obviously. I enjoyed the different things you sent. Nitro, whatnot. I had a nitro before this. You guys, I was a zombie. I am going on 45 minutes of sleep. I'm not even kidding. Last night, Justin and I, February is just a mess for us. And we literally, like, I don't know how I'm functioning. I'm overtired, but I have, my nitro, I drank that before. And I do prefer it in that seltzer water, soda water. So more clarity. Yes, that's what it is. Okay, so Crystal, I want to ask you because you said the roasted chicken is really good. How I felt that I like the flavor, but I felt I didn't get it as juicy. When you baked it, did you bake it with foil over it or with foil off? Maybe that was the difference. And I don't care if people want to unmute here. That's also fine.
So I made the rotisserie chicken a couple nights ago. It was the first night that I made it. And I didn't foil it and I just basted it. like every 15-20 minutes, and like I noticed that there was less water on the bottom of the pan, so I added more water and just kept going.
Okay, so you may need to add more water.
Yeah, and I just didn't cover it with foil. I mean, the top did get nice and crispy, but I don't, it worked well for me. I thought it was really juicy, which I was surprised.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
I put lemon underneath the skin of it too, like one of the rinds of the lemon, to help with the flavoring.
Oh, you
that way
under the skin.
Yeah.
Good tips.
Try that.
See, this is why I actually have these calls, so that you guys can give me tips.
Yeah, exactly.
I need other people to help me.
You're still the best, though.
Thank you. Awesome. With oil and foil. I love it. Awesome. Well, yeah, guys, I mean, it's day 3, and basically what I'm going to be doing is kind of every day counting down. I think, I don't know, numbers make sense to me, really, unless it's geometry, but numbers make sense to me, and it's just I like seeing them go down. So I'm hoping that helps you. And like I said, the more that you kind of come to calls and engage, I am going to give away some prizes at the end of this. And no, if you lose the most weight, it doesn't mean that you win the most prize, right? The biggest thing is kind of engagement and accountability, and really just supporting each other. Right? Like, I'm sharing tips with you guys are sharing tips with me. Eventually, it's not just going to be me sharing my experience about this. You guys are going to be able to share your experience with others. So, thank you for keeping me focused and accountability. Yes, I will be on your butt about everything. Next week, in our call, I'm going to be chatting more about my story. So I've kind of thrown bits and pieces about my story, but I'm going to go kind of back to where I was put, my gut was really like, I was in the hospital every month, and kind of like the steps I took that to get to where I am now. So I'm going to kind of talk about that. We're going to talk about some more things that supported me. And we'll also do a check-in and see how people are doing and whatnot. Because we're going to be, 7 more days in next week. So almost halfway there. But we're all awesome. We're doing awesome. I want everyone to type in the chat, we are healthy and happy. I am healthy and happy. Let me know. I'm healthy and happy, right? Because we totally are, and we can do this. All right. I am healthy and happy. I love it. You have to type it twice, because I know your husband's there doing this too. I love it. All right. Does anyone have any other questions or comments or anything they want to talk about? If you need help menu planning, some people I know are kind of not starting for like another few days. So if you still need help planning your menu, let me know. I can help you. Or if you have an iPhone, remember they have the Happy Gut app, which I have on my phone somewhere. Sorry, it's just for iPhone, I guess, but they have the Happy Gut app that you guys can download that helps you as well. So I am happy and healthy. I love it, and happy and healthy and a little tired. That's all right. Get some sleep, mama. All right. All right, guys. Well, I want to seriously thank you so much for coming. I'm going to tally up who is here tonight, and I will post who is going to win some goodies from me. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thank you.